When Brighton and Hove Albion, a team from the English Premier League, acquired the services of an Ecuadorian midfielder from Independiente del Valle for a modest fee of £4.5 million, it wasn't surprising that the transfer didn't receive much attention or excitement. Fast forward 2 years, the young midfielder, who had only participated in a few professional matches, has achieved a remarkable feat by becoming a record-breaking transfer. Moises Caicedo, a player who had attracted interest from prominent global football clubs, has been successfully signed by Chelsea as they managed to lure the Ecuadorian talent away from Brighton. Various sources indicate that Chelsea and Brighton have reached an agreement for a substantial fee of £115 million, setting a new British record. But it wasn't all glamorous for Caicedo as a young footballer from Ecuador. Moises Caicedo was born into a large family in a poor neighborhood in Santo Domingo, Ecuador. He showed a talent for football from a young age and would often play on the scrubland pitches with his friends. The goals were simply piles of stones, but this did not stop Caicedo from honing his skills. As he got older, Caicedo began to attract the attention of local coaches. One of these coaches was Ivan Guerra, who took Caicedo under his wing and helped him to develop his talent. Guerra paid for Caicedo's football boots, travel, food, and even his kits. Caicedo's introduction to organized football took place at the Mujer Trabajadora Soccer School, where Guerra extended the invitation. Between the ages of 5 and 12, he actively participated there. The team frequently engaged in matches throughout the Santo Domingo canton, which eventually led to Caicedo's selection for a Regional 11 team. Initially positioned as a forward, Caicedo's role evolved over time, transforming him into a midfielder. At 13, he became a member of the local squad Colorados Japatita, an affiliated team of the professional club Espoli. His commendable performances with Japatita garnered recognition, leading to an opportunity to train with Espoli. However, when Espoli faced relegation, the connection with Japatita was severed, creating a roadblock in Caicedo's direct path towards professional football. In an attempt to pave his way, Darwin Castillo, the director of Japatita, arranged a trial for Caicedo with the professional team Mushagruna. Unfortunately, due to financial constraints that prevented him from covering basic expenses like food and accommodation, the trial was cut short after only a week. Similarly, a subsequent trial with Barcelona and Guayaquil also concluded without success. In 2016, one of his siblings introduced him to Independiente del Valle, a team in the Ecuadorian Serie A, for a trial, which he cleared successfully. Things seemed to be going smoothly for Caicedo until disaster struck. After enduring a torn ligament in his knee in 2017, he underwent several surgical procedures, causing him to be sidelined for a whopping 10 months, which is a long time in football terms. Caicedo managed to bounce back from this injury, and upon joining the club to oversee the under-18 team in 2019, Yuri Solano, the manager, mentioned that Caicedo's exceptional physical abilities distinguished him from others during that period. In the later part of 2019, Caicedo led the Independiente del Valle youth squad to victory in the Copa Mitad del Mundo, a youth competition held in Spain. After this tournament performance, he had his first appearance for the Independiente del Valle senior team in a 1-0 triumph over LDU Quito in the Ecuadorian Serie A on October 1st of that same year. The head coach of the senior team at that time, Miguel Angel Ramirez, would go on to state that Caicedo stood out as the best player in the team right from the start. Due to his significant role in the senior team, Ramirez arranged for Caicedo to be brought back from an under-20 Copa Libertadores match in Paraguay, specifically for a Serie A fixture against rivals LDU Quito in 2020. Independiente del Valle emerged victorious in this match with a 3-2 scoreline. Subsequently, Caicedo rejoined the under-20 squad to participate in the 2020 under-20 Copa Libertadores final. He delivered an impressive performance in this final, which saw them defeating the Argentine opponent River Plate. His performances in the defensive midfielder role garnered praise throughout South America and beyond. Brighton came calling, and on February 1, 2021, Caicedo signed with the English club on a 4.5-year contract. Caicedo marked his debut for Brighton on August 24th in the EFL Cup second-round match against Cardiff City, where he assisted the first goal for Brighton, contributing to their 2-0 victory. On the final day of the transfer window, August 31, 2021, Caicedo moved to Beerschot in the top division of Belgium on a season-long loan. He netted his first goal during his 7th appearance, securing a 2-0 victory at home over Genk with a strike in the 92nd minute mark. However, on January 12, 2022, due to a midfield injury crisis at Brighton, Caicedo was called back from his loan. His first appearance after his return, and his second overall for Brighton, came as a substitute during the FA Cup fourth-round match against Tottenham Hotspur on February 5, which ended in a 3-1 loss for Brighton. Caicedo marked his Premier League debut on April 9, starting the match and providing an assist for Enoch Mwepu's goal in a 2-1 victory over Arsenal. His first goal for Brighton came on May 7, as he netted the opening goal in a 4-0 triumph over Manchester United with a powerful 25-yard strike in the 15th minute. In the 2022-23 season, Caicedo recorded his first goal in Brighton's 6th match of the season on September 4, contributing to a 5-2 victory over Leicester City at home. In January 2023, he entered into a new contract with a football agency firm. This was the beginning of a major transfer saga. On January 27th, his representatives released a statement on his behalf, indicating his desire to depart from Brighton. This announcement was made through an open letter posted on Caicedo's Instagram page. The letter explained that, "I am the youngest of 10 siblings from a poor upbringing in Santo Domingo in Ecuador. My dream has always been to become the most accomplished player in Ecuador's history." Additionally, the letter conveyed Caicedo's appreciation to the Brighton fans, assuring them that they would forever remain in my heart. During this period, there were rumors linking Caicedo to Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea. On January 30, 2023, news surfaced that Arsenal had submitted a second bid for Caicedo, valued at around £70 million, which Brighton promptly declined. As a result, given Brighton's refusal to sell and Caicedo's existing contract with the club until the summer of 2025, Brighton instructed Caicedo to take a break until the close of the transfer window. He resumed training on February 1 and returned to the field on the 4th, entering as a substitute during Brighton's 1-0 home victory against Bournemouth. Manager Roberto De Zerbi urged fans not to criticize the player. On March 3, 2023, Caicedo extended his stay at Brighton by signing a new extended contract until 2027, including an option for another year. During Brighton's end-of-season awards, Caicedo achieved both the Player of the Season and Players' Player accolades. He promised to dedicate his awards to his parents. On June 27, 2023, news emerged that Chelsea had proposed a bid of £80 million for Caicedo, an offer that Brighton declined. On July 21, 2023, De Zerbi announced his intention to include Caicedo in the starting lineup for the upcoming season, stating that he would envision him as a key player in the first 11. By August 10, 2023, reports indicated that Liverpool had reached an agreement with Brighton for Caicedo, settling on a fee of £111 million. Liverpool's manager, Jurgen Klopp, confirmed this arrangement a day later. However, on August 12, 2023, it was reported that Chelsea had trumped the deal with Liverpool by presenting an even higher bid of £115 million to Brighton. This amount included additional performance-based bonuses. On August 14, 2023, Caicedo officially became a part of Chelsea, having signed an 8-year contract that includes an option for a 1-year extension. While the exact fee remained undisclosed according to official sources, it was widely reported to consist of an initial £100 million, with an additional £15 million contingent on performance-related achievements. These add-ons are predominantly tied to Caicedo's appearances, and Brighton anticipated receiving the full payment. This transfer set a new record for the highest British transfer fee ever paid for a single player, surpassing Chelsea's previous £107 million acquisition of Enzo Fernandez. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. It will go a long way towards achieving our goal of 10,000 subscribers by December. See you in the next video.